Welcome back to Fishing with Big Nasty. Today we're doing a video on a thing that we're going to be doing with some veterans, I hope. I have no idea what to expect today. I'm going to the York County Veterans Affairs office, and they're having a meeting this morning. I think they take veterans out on occasion and take them fishing. And I was asked a few weeks ago by a man that I've known for several years if I would be interested in participating in this. And I finally contacted him, and he said that they were having a meeting this morning. So it's Tuesday morning, the 20th of August, and we're fixing to walk in the York County Veterans Affairs office and see what this meeting's all about. So y'all come along with us. All right, we're having a meeting today at the York County Veterans Affairs office, and they're talking about some fishing trips they're going to be taking. And this is Jim Carter. He is, I guess you the Veterans Affairs office person.
Yeah,
representative.
Yeah. Oh, Navy. Now we're almost complete. I would announce Coast Guard. I'm Jim.
Jim.
Byron.
Roy. Gary.
Jeff.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bob. And this is Jeff.
Jim.
That's me.
Bill.
And
Bill Collier.
Okay, now, Bill's a member of the Legion Post 34, along with Roy and him and me. And he's a member of Marine Corps League, along with me.
We
And
still
we're
like
all-
him. We still like him.
And I'm part of the National Federation of the Blind here in Rock Hill. And it was a part of our mission. Mission statement was to take the blind and disabled
Right.
to get us out fishing instead of being cooped up.
And Roy's not only blind, but he's mentally disabled.
I learned a lot from him.
Maybe we can edit that.
the issue is between Roy and Tom, the two that
see.
can't see, and they consistently outfish everybody. We're outfished, like I said before, by two blind guys and
Two kids.
two kids. I mean, they just dust us every time we go, but we have a lot of fun. It's a lot of competition. It's friendly. It's comical.
A lot of camaraderie.
High comedy factor.
High comedy. But if you need to know anything about the program, Bob's the one that started it.
This is Bob, by the way.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Almost everybody was there this past Saturday, had a good time. We ended up with about, 40 or 50 pounds of fish that we kept. We got a trip coming up the second Tuesday of September. It's gonna be in Bethel Woods. And again, we're gonna meet here at 07 and go to Bethel Woods and fish. Now, understand that for the new guy, after we get through fishing, we go somewhere to get something to eat.
The new guy has to buy it.
And how come I always end up
You're the
buying?
new guy.
You're a Marine. Marine always pays.
Oh, shut it. Yes. October 19th is a Saturday, we're going to Wateree. Wateree, we have a group, USSA. Yeah, that supplies the boats, the tackle, the bait, and all you got to do is reel them in. So, we're gonna be doing that. I'll have a van here at the VA Center 06, right? That morning.
We have to be there by 8.
We have to be there by 8,
Yeah, that's when we muster up the church.
Last year, we had about 20 folks went. There was one person per boat because they had a lot of boats out there. There was a couple boats left with nobody. So this year, we want to make sure we got people with us. If you have a There going to be a couple pontoons that were last year, right?
Yeah.
So if you got somebody that has problems walking or in a wheelchair or something that you want to come, we can do it. The blind guys even have a place.
Yeah.
Usually with Roy, it's at the bottom of the lake, but that's. But
That first step was a doozy, straight down.
They don't call him Bob that day, do they?
But that's what's coming up. All right, November 11th, again, Veterans Day, that's when we draw for the 2 sticks. And October will be our last fishing trip of the season.
We were at a small pond first, and we really weren't catching a whole lot. Then we moved down to a larger pond, and that's where the majority of the fish were caught. Caught a bunch of bass, and then guys got a bunch of brim. And like Tom had said, I brought I had 4 keeper bass, and I brought them home. And the next night we cooked them up with my son-in-law, my daughter, and my grandson and granddaughter. And we all had a great meal, and it was just a lot of fun. This is the first year that I've been doing this with the Fishing with Veterans, and I'm so glad that I found out about this group, because it really is. These guys are remarkable, and the club is you have such a great time when you're out there with everybody.
And he was in the Air Force and said that about me.
Let me give a kind of an overview of our program. We welcome all veterans and disabled veterans, regardless of their type of disability. New volunteers and supporters are welcome at all events. The program embraces the goodwill and caring spirit of local residents, tackle shops, retail sporting events, DNR, DAV, local churches and supporters such as Duke Energy, Walmart, Academy, Developed. This Veterans Outreach Mission is a non-profit organization. The planned level of activity will not be possible without the generous support of many individuals and businesses in the area. All volunteers and financial contributions will be received with gratitude and a commitment to the continuing serving and providing this program for our veterans who have unselfishly sacrificed and served our country. Okay, some of the challenges our veterans are struggling with: blindness, traumatic brain injury, PTSD, alcohol and substance abuse, homelessness, physical limitations, stress, and even domestic violence. And the other thing that's not included in here, I read something just the other day that about over 200 veterans die
Suicide?
by suicide. I think it's
22 a day.
22 a day.
Actually, it's raising.
That's average, what they say.
And, I think that a lot of that is attributed to them not having anyone to talk to or to associate with. You can tell me something, I may remember it.
Yeah.
You can show me something, I might remember it later. But if you involve me in something, I'll always remember it.
Yeah. Trying to help others realize what I'm receiving from this outreach that Bob and Jim have started, and it's been very beneficial. And it's been just, I'm very thankful for these guys starting it, and we just have fun with it.
Right.
We ask ourselves, what can we provide? How can we help our veterans? And at the start, I sat down and I said, okay, what can we do? we can allow our veterans to participate in our events, provide peace, comfort, relaxation, excitement, challenge, solitude, camaraderie, confidence building, belonging, freedom, family, and discovery. And we have found that going fishing is a very, very good medicine.
You get to know somebody when you fish with them.
Yes, you do. You really do.
On top of that, anybody that comes does not pay a dime. I mean, to travel here or whatever, but if they get here, they've got rides. If they need rides, we figure it out, we pick them up. So that's just another thing that we do. It's with the sponsors and the Legion and the Post and everything. They've been gracious enough to help us all out. And with private donations and stuff like that, it's going.
Yeah.
Just like to get a little bit more. But yeah, none of them pay a dime.
And you will not hear any of our veterans using profanity.
all
There's
family
absolutely no alcohol or drugs at any of our events. And we welcome everybody that wants to come. And like Jeff said, if they need transportation, give us a call, let us know. We'll get somebody to get them and bring them here.
Nobody's asked to contribute any money. Any veteran that wants to come in is welcome, and their families, doesn't cost them. We just show up, and that's the best thing. Anybody is welcome.
Guys that are married and stuff gotta thank the wives too. Like mine says, get out of here, go fishing.
Anytime you go somewhere.
Yeah, that's my wife.
My potty cat tells me to get out,
Mhm.
and then she waits for me to come back.
And then, Lord willing, the creek don't rise, I'll give me a nap this afternoon.
And I'll take your son home.
All right.
It was nice meeting you, brother.
Thanks for
Look
coming.
forward to fishing with you.
No, that's next year.
That's here.
I know.
Tommy, who just left, that dude would do anything for anybody and everybody. It doesn't
Tommy is
matter-
our director.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you called at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, he'd be
Yeah.
there.
We bought.
Well, like they said, we're our mission statement here. I'll just read it here. Is to provide friendship and fellowship to veterans and disabled and recovering veterans by getting the veterans and their staff out of their clinical environment for a relaxing day of fishing and promoting friendship and healing. The staff is dedicated to engaging in communication and providing fellowship to all of our veterans, while at the same time providing an opportunity for a fun day of fishing. That's our mission statement, and I think everybody here will agree with me that the veterans that we get out there really enjoy their day of fishing.
Yeah.
And they kind of forget about everything else. I know Roy, our Tom, we were fishing and this last trip, and I was sitting beside him and he said, this is better than a good dose of medicine.
That's good. All right, obviously I'm not at the Veterans Affairs office anymore, but it's the first chance I had to get back on here and give you a recap of what happened today. Great bunch of guys. Oh, God. I can't tell you how nice all those guys were to me and how receptive they were to me being there. Our main goal in this was to kind of get the word out on how they're doing things. They're taking veterans fishing. It's basically what it amounts to. And good, clean bunch of guys. They're not filthy mouth guys. They sit around and just bashed each other and cut up all day while I was in there, and just had a good time. Seems like those guys have a really, really good time fishing. They bent over backwards to make sure that I was welcome there, and we're going to be working together. I'm going to be going on some fishing trips with them. No, I'm not a veteran, but I got a YouTube channel, so they kind of want to get the word out there what they're doing, get some other people involved, get some other places to go. And I love fishing. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if there's anything you can do and you're local to Rock Hill, South Carolina to help these veterans out, I'm sure they would appreciate it. So stay tuned for more videos in the future. Y'all take care.